So it's just gone 9:15 and we've come out of the talk with the program director, and she was just explaining about the course and kind of the impact of remote working and things like that. It was actually quite nerve-wracking to see all of the other candidates on the screen. There were 20 people on the call and they just explained that funding has gone up, so there's going to be 31 places on the course this year rather than 18. Now I just need to wait because I'm going to be emailed at 9:45 with my vignette and also the piece of research that I need to critique, and then my interview is at 10:45. So I'm really happy because I think some candidates actually have their interview like at 9:45, which is in about half an hour. So thank God for that. I'm still feeling really calm. I'm okay. I think I might just spend this time listening to my Declan Psy selection playlist and read through some of my cases, think about the words that I want to drop in about like the NHS long-term plan and things like that, just that it's all fresh in my mind. I do want to stay in the zone, so I'm just going to read over my notes. So I'm feeling good. I need to write down the questions that they asked me. That was awful. I fucked it. I did so bad. Hey everyone, so it's editing Shaz here. Basically what happened after my interview was that I had this massive mental breakdown essentially. I was really upset with how I performed. I speak more about that later on in the video. But after my interview I went into the living room, I lay down on the sofa and I actually fell asleep for a good hour and a half because I was just very overwhelmed. So the next clip is after that. So I've just woken up from my nap, so I feel a lot better. The last time you guys saw me I was in tears, but I just felt very overwhelmed and like, yeah, it might not have gone great, but it could have gone a lot worse, and it was my first interview. So my mum has just made me some noodles. I was just saying to my mum, I think my body literally had to reboot. Like, it literally switched off and I fell asleep for a good 20 minutes on the sofa. And I guess that's the benefit of doing it from home. I've still got my interview clothes underneath. I just wanted to put something on that was warm because I'm really cold. It's now 20 to 2 and at 3 o'clock I've got my maths test. To be honest, I don't really care anymore, but I'm still going to do it. Why not?
That's the spirit.
So before I forget about everything, I really didn't do well. Okay, let's just put that out there. I know everyone says that in their interviews, like, oh, I didn't do well, it was my best. I didn't do well. It was my worst interview that I've ever done, and I wasn't even nervous beforehand. That's the annoying thing. It just, I think it all came flooding to me during the interview. I've kind of realized that the article really put me off, and research I knew is my weak point. I knew that bit was going to be hard, and the fact that it was 35 pages, the article, and that really threw me off. That was one of the first parts of the interview, was to talk about that paper. I'm not going to share anything specific about the questions because I don't think I'm allowed, and I don't want to like get in trouble for that. If I find out that I can speak about the questions, then I will, but for this moment I'm not going to. I wasn't reflective enough at all. I didn't reflect, like I didn't use any situations. I just said, oh, this part of my identity could do this and maybe this, and it's like, why wasn't I reflecting? So in the space for reflection I tried to like say the things that I didn't get to say, but I didn't do well. I felt very overwhelmed, and my mum had to remind me that like it is my first interview, and I don't want to get upset now, but it was just a lot. Like there was so much to think about, and the questions, like thinking back, like I should have been able to answer them. That's why I'm so frustrated with myself, is that I could have answered them. I think the pressure just got too much, and now I've got to do this bloody maths test and I don't even want to do it because I just don't think there's any point, but you never know. When I say if I get onto the course this year, it is a miracle, like it's a miracle. I'm just saying, because oh, it was just so hard. And like the question about the vignette, like I knew I would have to formulate, but I didn't know whether they wanted me to like speak about an intervention and like go off on that tangent. I didn't know whether they just wanted me to leave it at formulation. So I only said like I would formulate it in this way. I didn't really expand on like the theory, and so I don't even know if I answered that question properly, but it just is so tricky. Anyway, we find out in like 10 days, so we'll see. I'm so done, like I really am, and I think I'm not even embarrassed about crying on here, because I know so many other people would have cried like after that interview, especially if it is your first one and you don't know what to expect. And if you're that type of person, like if you're that way inclined, you would probably cry. I think the tears were like me being overwhelmed. I also don't think I did the role play very well. I just didn't act how I would typically act in a session with my clients. Like I was, oh gosh, I just don't know what came over me. I really don't. And I felt like I kept repeating myself. I kept mentioning the same bloody points about how part of my identity is that like I'm part Filipino and so I care about elders, and that was like, I kept saying that shit, and I kept saying about clinical psychology being like about leadership now. I just kept saying the same crap again and again, and I just didn't. Oh, it's just so annoying. I'm trying not to think about it anymore because there's nothing I can do, but I know I could have done it. I could have. And it's so funny, I've never wanted to cry during an interview before, ever. And I wanted to cry in like 10 minutes in, when we were speaking about the research. I just wanted to close my laptop and cry, because I just knew from then on I couldn't do it. And it's also that sense of like embarrassment. I don't even wanna. It's okay. It's my first interview ever for the Declan sign. When I think about my first ever assistant psychologist interview and how bad that was, like that was pretty bad. One thing that I am happy about though is that I was confident enough to ask them, oh, can you repeat the question? I asked them to repeat the question like 3 times. And I also wrote down things. Anyway, I'm gonna practice a little bit of multiplication because I need to get that in my head before this test, and then I guess I'm gonna do this maths test. See you guys in a bit. And we're done. The maths test is over. It was very hard. It was very long as well, but you just have to be quite good at like mental maths, and you're allowed a pen and paper, but the speed at which you need to do it, it would be way better if you're like good at mental maths, and I'm just not. So that was a bit annoying. It was just like a general maths test. It was quite hard. So if maths isn't your forte, like mine, then don't. I'm not going to say don't do it because I probably will end up doing it again. But just like really prepare, because I did some preparation around maths, as you know, and it wasn't really enough. It's okay though. I'm now going to, I think I might get in the shower now actually, and just get into comfy clothes and veg out on the sofa because I haven't been able to do that in a while. So yeah, please give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe for more content like this. And also if you want to find out if I get onto the doctorate or not this time, which I probably won't. Until next time guys, I'll see you later. Bye. No. Oh my god. Dear Miss, further to your interview and our recent correspondence, we would like to congratulate you on being successful in your application for a place on the University of Essex Doctorate in Clinical Psychology training programme. I can't believe it. I got to the doctorate. This has got to be a mistake. I feel like this is a prank. I can't believe this. I'm sending it to my friend. Well, you guys know, I'm sending it to Hitachi from with you in mind, Sai. I can't, this isn't real. I feel like I'm like, I actually... I can't, what the heck, guys? This is all God. Like, I'm telling you, my interview was so shit. Like, this has got to be a mistake. Let me just check Clearinghouse first because I don't want to get excited. This better not be a joke. It hasn't changed on there yet. I got onto the doctorate.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god. You actually got to it?
I'll send you the email because I'm... No, I'll send you the email because I got so confused.
You on to it. I knew it. I told you.
You don't understand how bad the interview went.
You didn't. I told you. You did well. I told you. I knew it. Hey, I'm so happy for you. Steve, you're going to be on the Doctorate.
Oh my goodness, it's so insane.
Are you sure? No, can you just...
I promise, you are definitely on.
It hasn't changed on the clearinghouse yet though. It just says reserved for interview. Like, are you sure?
They have till June to do that. It probably won't.
This isn't real.
I'm thinking, I'm not surprised.
No, Natasha, I'm not even being cute when I say like, oh, it was so bad. Like, when I say it was the worst interview I've ever done in my life, I didn't even like use the star method. Like, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
Oh my god, well this is amazing, like you've done it. Look at that.
No, I haven't. I can't believe it. Are you sure? Like, are you definitely sure?
100% it says your name.
Further to your, it doesn't make sense, mate.
Listen, you just need to email back and be like, yes, I accept.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I cannot take that.
I'm gonna do that right now. I'm waiting just in case they send me another email saying, sorry, like that was by accident.
Oh my gosh, they're not gonna do that.
You don't know that. I can't believe it.
Did you just get it?
So I just went onto my emails because I had like 20 emails for like no reason. And then I saw it said Essex and I was like, surely not, like. And then I thought, okay, if it's an email, then that means it's a rejection, right? And so I didn't even like bother getting my camera out because you know how I'm like vlogging the whole journey. And so I was just like, yeah, it's just gonna be a rejection. And I was like ready for it. And then I like read it and then it was like, I'm so confused. Are we sure? Am I awake right now? Like, is this real? Have I...
Yeah, 100% sure.
I'm not doing the doctorate without you. But am I doing the doctorate? Are we sure? I don't want to be a mug.
You are definitely doing it.
I haven't even told my mum because my mum is at work and she probably will have like a heart attack.
Hi, hello, chat.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, mum, guess what?
You get in.
I got to the doctorate.
Oh my god, see what I told you.
I know, I can't believe it.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. I thought it should in 10 days.
Yeah.
You get the answer.
I
Oh my
know.
god, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord.
It's actually crazy. So yeah.
I knew it. Oh my god, I want to cry. We're going to have a doctor in the family.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Sharon. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh my.
I'll see you when you get home.
I know. I couldn't wait to see you and give you a big hug. I can't breathe.
Okay, well, mum, please breathe.
It's so exciting.
I know.
Oh my god. And remember, it's your birthday. Oh my god.
I know.
It's your birthday present.
I know.
Birthday present from above. I'm choking.
Don't choke.
Oh.
Don't choke. I don't know what to do. I can't believe it. And for those of you who have been following my channel for like when I was trying to get my AP job, you'll understand like how much this means to me and like also my family. I just can't believe it. Oh god, it's just crazy. Oh, I just thank you as well for all of your guys' prayers and support because I really think that made a world of difference. So yeah, I'm just going to take some time and process this and probably check in with you guys later. Some may say it's too early, but I'm whacking out the margarita mix. I don't know what to do with myself and I need to celebrate because I got into the doctorate. Cheers everyone, thanks for coming along. Oh my gosh.